Welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you the global version, the original, brand new top selling 3D printer product on Amazon and Aliexpress with discount price. One thing most 3D printer hobbyists need is patience. Patience in setting up and calibrating their machines, patience in finding or creating the perfect 3D models, and most of all patience in waiting for their creations to be painstakingly assembled line by line from plastic filament laid down at a crawl. That last part, however, doesn't necessarily need to take quite as long. The 3D printing business has been a race to the bottom in the last 5 years. Price-wise, the need to create a class of budget 3D printers that still have some advanced features has consumed most manufacturers' attention. Elegoo, Anycubic, Creality, and others have made the same type of printer with minor tweaks to improve operability. Meanwhile, big-name brands like Prusa, Ultimaker, and RAISE 3D have iterated on their tried-and-tested machines, focusing on the quality of the print, rather than the speed. ALL that changed in early 2023 with the release of the AnkerMake M5, followed closely by the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon. Overnight, 3D printing had machines that printed stunning models at least twice as fast as other printers. The speed race was on, and other companies started to respond in earnest. Prusa now has the MK4, Creality has the K1, and other companies are sure to follow suit. If you are new to 3D printing and are looking to start, then buying one of these super fast machines will be a boost to your hobby, if you have the budget for it. These ultra-fast 3D printers start at around $600, the Creality K1 and the Bambu Lab P1P being the cheapest ultra-fast machines, but can go as high as $1,400 for the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon. If your current machine is a budget 3D printer like the Elegoo Neptune 3, $229, then spending 3 times as much to upgrade is daunting. You could simply buy another Neptune 3 and print twice as many things for around $200. 3D printing has always been great for rapid prototyping. If you run a small business or are an at-home inventor, having a machine that can print your ideas and allow you to improve on them is invaluable. Ultra-fast 3D printing makes rapid prototyping makes everything even more, well, rapid. A model that used to take 4 hours to print might take closer to 90 minutes with a machine like the Bambu Lab P1P. In the world of invention and small business, knocking nearly 3/4 of your time off a project is a huge deal. I run an Etsy store for 3D printing, and while I have several standard speed printers dedicated to the store, having faster machines obviously increases my output and therefore my profitability. If you are a believer in the adage time is money, then investing in an ultra-fast 3D printer is a good idea. Without exception, all of the ultra-fast printers I've tested have produced results comparable to the very best 3D printers available. But if you already have your 3D printer dialed in to produce amazing results every single time, and neither of the other 2 points above applies to you, then maybe you just don't need to upgrade at all. After all, if you don't want to spend the money, don't need the speed for business, and do have a printer that already gives fantastic results, the upgrade has no real purpose. 3D printers are an achievement of science and engineering that humanity has been working toward for decades. With a single device and a few strands of thermoplastic filament, you can craft all kinds of nifty constructs, either whole or in pieces. While 3D printers are remarkable, though they're not quite Star Trek replicators, you can't just snap your fingers and get a masterpiece in a moment. These printers are advanced precision equipment and must be operated with a careful hand and an educated mind. That's not to say you need a degree to use one, of course, just that it would help to have a few steadfast tenets in mind before you start it up for the first time. Whether you're the proud new owner of a 3D printer or have had yours for years, we've got a few pieces of advice to help keep your printer happy, healthy, and print-Y completely identical to how the computer needs it to be. So when it isn't, things get thrown out of whack. It's your job to keep the bed of the printer completely leveled out. To clarify, we don't mean the device itself, as the bed is maintained independently of the overall printer. Rather, you need to ensure that the nozzle can move to and from all points of the printer bed without rattling or destabilizing. Disclaimers: these choices may be out of date. All of these products may not be in stores. We don't know when this will be back in stock. You need to go Top 3D Printer 2023 review link to see the most recent updates to the list. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.